Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about how to pick up somebody at a nightclub, a salsa club or a bachata club, whatever, partner dancing club, West Coast swing club, partner, any kind of partner dancing club. Now, the first thing you got to remember is don't shit where you eat, meaning you don't want to date like 5 women or 5 guys at one time or whatever, because you're going to eventually see them, depending on how large or small your city is, you're going to eventually see them at the club all together looking at you as you walk in, right? So that's not a good idea. Well, Edie, if I'm going out all the time, how am I going to date anybody if I'm always going salsa dancing? Well, this is what you do. A woman will get turned off if you ask her for her phone number. She may or may not get turned off, but the chances are she will. She may not. She may feel hesitant about just giving you her number. If you give a woman your phone number, she may just throw it away, because who knows? She might have got phone numbers from many different men that night or throughout, and she just throws it away. She'll wait till she sees you again at the next club, and then she'll check you out. She'll say, okay, how is he as a dancer? I don't know if I want to get to know him as a person. If you're a great dancer and you know the things that turn on women on the dance floor, the moves, it's not necessarily touching her in certain spots or getting freaky with her out there. It's not that at all. It's how you're making her feel like a princess, a glamorous, beautiful princess on the floor. And in Black Belt Salsa, we teach you that. Why? Because I've danced with 10,000 men, and out of those 10,000 men I've danced with, there might be just a handful, maybe 7 to 10 of them that do certain things in a certain way that I've put together in a curriculum syllabus that teaches men what they're doing in that certain way that turns a woman on. For example, his crossbody lead, you could do a crossbody lead, but the way you do the crossbody lead, the way she lingers down your arm after the crossbody lead, the way you hold her in your arms, that is what is explained in the Black Belt program, okay? So anyway, going back to the subject, how do you pick up a woman at a nightclub? Well, you go up to her, you'd ask her to dance, you dance with her. She liked it, just say, hey, are you going to be at XYZ club on Friday? Because you both know that club is open on Friday. And she'll say yes or no. Or say, hey, are you going to be here next week? I'd love to dance with you again. She'll say yes or no. Don't ask for her phone number. Don't give her your phone number. Just start to meet each other at clubs, okay? And then pretty soon, you'll be each other's favorite dancer. That's exactly what happened to me in LA. I'll never forget. I really, really loved dancing with this guy named Jeff Camillo. And he was just, our chemistry was just awesome together. But I never got his number, and he never got my number, I would think, for about a couple of years. But every time we would go to the club, hey, I'll see you at Rodolfo's Monday. Hey, I'll see you at the Mayan Friday or wherever, I'll see you at Grand Avenue, Shark Club, whatever it was back then. And we would always look forward to seeing each other and then dancing with each other at the clubs. And pretty soon it got to the point of where I couldn't wait to go dancing just to dance with Jeff, And if Jeff didn't show up, I was completely pissed off. And I thought, oh, he's not here tonight. So then I would see him at the next club the next night. I went out 7 nights a week. We all did. And I would say, where were you yesterday, And so that's what got him realizing that I really liked him and that I'd love to dance with him. And if he didn't show up to the club, I was just really disappointed, But I didn't dare give him my number, and I didn't want his phone number. I just wanted to see him at the club, And so because of the way he made me feel like a princess. He made me feel good about myself. He accepted me for who I was, and he didn't care, And that's the way you want to be. Going back to don't shit where you eat, If you're always giving your number away to everybody, pretty soon you're going to become such a great dancer that these women are not going to be able to leave you alone. They're going to follow you to your car. They're going to wait for you outside of the bathroom until you get done so they can dance with you. Remember, it's not really you as a person that she's interested in. It's how you are. It's the types of moves that you're giving her on the dance floor. It's how you're executing them that she's addicted to. When I teach my guys, okay, I tell them exactly what women want. Out of all the men that I've trained, there are certain things that certain guys do that turn a woman on. And it's not just me. You know, girls talk in the restroom, okay? We say, oh my God, did you dance with Frank? Oh my God, did you dance with Jeff? Yes, I just love dance. Well, what is it about his, what is he doing that nobody else, no other guys are doing? Okay, and that was my objective. That was my how can I teach these men what these guys are doing? So I would start analyzing every little detail of their lead. And I said, aha, this is how he does a crossbody lead, and this is how he does a crossbody lead, but they feel completely different. When I do a crossbody lead with this guy, I feel like a princess. When I do a crossbody lead with this guy, I feel like I don't know how to dance. I'm trash, right? And so I took everything that this guy is doing it and I put it into the black belt system curriculum. And that's, the system was built by a woman because she knows what women want. And I was tired of standing in line, waiting for the only good guy in the dance club to get done with his line of women in order for me to get a chance to dance with him, right? To get my fix with this guy so I could go home. And I said, why did, you know, even while teaching with these incredible dancers, like in Switzerland, you know, we would be on stage teaching 400 people. He would teach the move, but he wouldn't show exactly what he was doing to make that move incredible. I would do that move with somebody else, the exact same move, but it wouldn't feel remotely like this world-class dancer felt, all right? Because the world-class dancer doesn't even know what he's doing in his lead. He doesn't know. You know how you don't know what you don't know? When I would ask these guys, why didn't you show them how you really do the move? Well, doesn't every guy do it that way? No. You're the only guy that does it that certain way that makes it, and that's the ingredient that is missing from what you're teaching all these guys. You're not teaching the juice of the move. You're just teaching the move. And they would look at me like a deer in headlights. What? Teach the juice. That ingredient. They wouldn't even know what I was talking about. It was unbelievable. These guys are just like, don't you have a clue? You have no idea how good you are, okay? Let me tell the world what you're doing so that you can even learn what you're doing, so that you can teach what you're doing finally, so that we can have other great dancers. That's why we created the World's Best Leads DVD series, is because in every one of those videos we required 2 microphones, one for him to explain the move, one for me to tell the world what he's really doing in the move, to show the world the real ingredient of that move, to tell the world that this is the juice that he's really doing. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he's really doing this, everybody. And every single one of those guys that did DVDs with me, they learned something about what they're doing that they had no idea what they were doing. It's like, you know how you don't know what you don't know? Well, now you know, right? And so anyway, long story short, how did I get on that subject? God, I'm digressing. Anyway, so those particular moves and those, the application, how they apply that juice and that special ingredient to those very simple moves. Simple right turn, simple left turn, simple progressive left, simple progressive right, simple bridge walk through, New York walk, however you want to call it. Simple crossbody lead can mean and feel so different than what you're currently doing, guys. You know? And when you can apply that little juice, that little ingredient in there that will just make it spark, that will give it that flair, that sensualness that is missing from salsa these days, you know? You're gonna be fighting women off. I'm just here to tell you, I already have 3 guys that had to change their phone numbers because they kept giving their phone number away to all these girls at the clubs because they never got this kind of attention before. You know, and here's my number, here's my number. Pretty soon they got stalkers, okay? These women were following them to their car, following them to the bathroom, you know. I'm telling you, what we teach in the Black Belt program is intoxicating to women, okay? And for men as well. how we teach women how to be light, to be fast, to really be acutely aware of every little thing that he's doing, to smile, you know. It's an aphrodisiac type of feeling. So, long story short, the way you pick up a woman at a nightclub is through how you execute your moves, to where she will take a second look and say, wow, that was really nice, you know. You put me into some very simple moves, but my God, how you did them, it's world class, you know. It's classy, it's elegant, it's has taste, it's distinguished, you know, it has character, you know. It's not just slam bam thank you ma'am, or whatever you call it, wham bam thank you ma'am. It's how you make love to a woman, you know. You don't go out there and apologize first and then make love to her, you know. I don't do this very often, sorry I can't get it up, you know, but let's make love anyway. No, that's exactly what she's thinking when you're apologizing for yourself before you even ask her to dance, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I suck. Well, how are we supposed to respond to that? Oh, okay, so you're a beginner and you suck. Well, do you want me to feel sorry for you, or do you want to just dance, you know? She might not even know that you suck or realize that you suck. You might think you suck, all right? But if you come across as being apologetic and sorry, then you've already convinced her that you're not worth it, you know? So guys, pay attention to what you're saying out there when you start to ask these girls to dance, you know? Just dance and keep it simple. Fundamentals are so important. You can never do fundamentals enough. And then ask her, you know, hey, are you going to be at such and such nightclub tomorrow? You know, I'd love to dance with you again. Don't ask her for her phone number. Here's my number. Don't do that. You know, what's your name? Oh yeah, look me up on Facebook. That's it. Make it kind of hard for her to get a hold of you, you know. Women like a challenge. They don't want to just be force-fed you, you know. They want a little bit. They like to go fishing, you know. We like to try a little bit. We want to try to be attractive. We want to try to get you. We want to try to allure you. We want to know that you are attracted to us, you know. But if you start pushing that attraction on us, then we'll get away, you know, because then we'll assume that you push that attraction on everybody you meet. Okay. So anyway, I hope that was just a little tidbit of information that you guys could use. Be smart, you know. Don't make yourself so easy for these girls. You know, meet them at the next club. Like I said, my first dance partner, I didn't know his phone number for 2 years. You know, I think it was 2 years. I can't even remember anymore. But Jeff, if you're listening to this, I miss you, and I wish that we could dance again. And I know that we will one day. Anyway, you guys, take care. God bless, and see you on the dance floor. Bye.